So we're starting to reject some zones here. Let me see. You can see here we had that internal, this inside bar push to the downside and immediately some rejection. So we can view that clearly on M1 and see if there was something. Remember on Monday I didn't have any trade, and you can see here we had, where are we coming from? Where is price coming from? Yeah, price is coming from this M1 zone here. Yeah, a very clear zone. Yeah, actually swept it, but it's there. We are inside M15 zone. M1 is giving now change of character. Now this might be interesting. So M1 is giving M1 change of character there. Let's see if that this is now the freshly formed PI on M1. Let's see if it holds. So yeah, if it holds, I'm interested. Yeah, what I expect. It has held. Now I'm interested in this zone here. So yeah, this would have been my trade on Monday. Let's see. With 4 pips stop loss, 3.5 actually. Let's see what 3.5 got for us. Yeah, 3.5 pips stop loss. That, yeah, protecting all of those highs, targeting this inducement low. You see this one here. That was my interest. So that's a 6R target. Let's see if we get tagged. Times 3. And see, we get reacting. Yeah, we get tagged immediately. We get a sell or B. So you can see, yeah, market pushed to the upside, no clear momentum. Pulling back, we get tagged from that now, the PI that I was interested in. So after the tag, it's either we get a sell or a B. My B is from the leg that initiated the tag. That's now the low that now initiated the tag. So I want to see a break and closure below that low to consider B. So yeah, let's see if we get that. Yeah, you see the momentum kicked in immediately. We are coming off that zone, so that was now the confirmation entry. These are 6RR target. You might take 3RR, I think, partials. This is now the 3R point. You can see already met 3RR partial target. So if you want a 3RR, or if you are like me, I usually take partials, but sometimes I will love just to go for full RR on gold, which do end up in B. So yeah, I'll advise taking of partials. So this was now the sell side liquidity I was to target. So this was on Monday. Trade was given around 14:28 Eastern African time. Got tagged around New York open there, with now aligning with now New York session momentum. Let's see if we get now the full TP. So yeah, ranging quite some time. You can see aggressive momentum, didn't even take more time, and yeah, TP was met. So that will be a quick 6R. I don't want to have huge targets. So yeah, so let's see. So this is now towards the end of the day. We are almost at 16:00, 1 hour to my session ending. So what do I want to see? So as per me, nothing very interesting. We are coming into 4H zone. Sorry, the 4H demand zone. We are reacting from this zone. This zone, the 4H zone might hold for the next pro trend run, that's the bullish run. But also if we check on 4H, we have had now the change of character, some weak reaction, we are coming into this zone, no leg inducement, so we might see a deeper mitigation of the zone before we could have now the push to the upside. So we having a conflicting bias. The supply is holding for sellers, and also we are coming off a demand zone. So I think that will be the trade for Monday. Valid, yeah, following all my zones. So let's play price to past Asia. So I wouldn't be interested in all of these. Nothing very clear, just choppy price action. So yeah, let me see that Asia open and boom. Let me see what's the time. That's 6:30. Okay, so by this time I'm already up. So yeah. So what's the time? Yeah, 7:45. So price for the following day, that's now on Tuesday. We are still inside this 4H zone. Let me see. That refined zone was violated. Can see there. These are PA still bearish. We are having another bearish IBOS to the downside, and we are coming off now. All of these are flip zone, and also a zone of high interest. It's embedded inside the 4H, and it's embedded inside the 4H zone, led to this IBOS here. This one, you can see price was very choppy coming into this zone. So yeah, I think I'm interested in this. I want to see what this one got. So coming into this, we are still during, this is still during Asia. We are having these reactions, sweeping that high, but respecting supply. So let's see. Do you get something? Okay, push below, and we are having a massive rejection. Let's see if the massive rejection could now violate. This was the last fractal push. So this B here is now the inside bar where the M15 change of character lies. So if we could get that change of character and also at least a violation of all that supply zone, that will be better. So let's see. You're having that sideways PA. Yeah, that momentum. I love that. I love that. So we are having this momentum. We have had now a change of character already because this was an inside bar. So comparing this momentum and now the supply that's holding here, it's now that the week. I don't think so. We are coming off for H zone, M15 zone, refined M15 zone. Where do I want to get involved in? So this is now the freshly formed PI. So somewhere inside this PI, we'll have our entry, because you can see there's like no liquidity. We have this flip, and flip doesn't have any inducement, so we might sweep the flip. So let's see if it's clear on M5. Yeah, so this is the low of the flip there, and this is now the M50, the whole of M15 zone. So somewhere inside this zone we'll have now the reaction after sweeping liquidity and assign that will give us a sign to buy. So let's see, and immediately we are having that push. The next two candle, they were very aggressive to the downside. So if possible, I want to see now M1 order flow, because you can see on M5, to get at least order flow shift, we wait for now all the price to push all the way up there, or let's see if something develop. Okay, nothing. Okay, now we are having something. That was a quick one, but you can see price pushed past this low, so meaning now the M5 chalk line was at this high here. So the moment M5 has now confirmed for me a chalk, I just highlight the zone where I'm interested in here. So it's aligning with all my buyers. It's okay now to execute on M5, just placing an entry here and stop loss below this low or even that low, but yeah, this low is okay. Yeah, and targeting all the way up there because we are aligning coming off 4H zone and 15 zone. Yeah, so all my boxes are ticked, so yeah, I'll love to. If you want, you can take M5 entry here. So let me check if there's M1 zone that I might be interested in. So the disadvantage of refining more on M1, but yeah, this one is closed just there. So this one, I think this one might get tagged. So disadvantage of refining on M1 is you won't get tagged. So if everything is aligning that way, you can just execute on M5. Yeah, so let me go for a 6 p%. And that's a 6 p%. You can see order flow is aligning. This was like the last M1 push to the downside, and immediately we had that. The next thing we had was now bullish one. So you can see order flow has shifted from now the bearish one to the bullish one. So what do you expect the bullish one now to maintain? So the first thing I look for is now a 3-hour target and see if I can get that target. So yeah, it's around that zone there, and aligning with what I want to see. All of this is low resistant liquidity. This is now Asian high, and yeah, we are aligning pro trend, so we might as well go for the 7-hour target, which is aligning with now the Asian high. So how do we get tagged and get at least BE partials and full TP? Let's see if we get tagged. Okay, yeah, we get tagged, and immediately we tag that zone, we are having that bullish reaction. So do we get BE? So this is the leg that initiated the tag, so I want us to see a break and closure above that high to at least get B. Do we get B? Okay, break, no closure yet. Yeah, we have a closure now. So yeah, that's B. You have confirmed B there. You can now wait for the 3RR partial target that's around this zone, but yeah, wasn't also present there. So let's see, do we get the partial? Sideway PF for quite some time, or are we being taken out? Break even. Let me adjust the. Okay, some momentum kicking in. This around. Okay, we are heading now to New York Open, and now I think 3RR target partials has been made. Do you get full TP? And yeah, that was a full TP. So this was now sorry. Yeah, I'm having a bit of a cold. So this was now on Tuesday. We had now another 6-hour target met. Trade was given around midday. So this around London close, and TP was met towards New York Open. So that I didn't see that all of the two. I saw this one, but yeah, didn't react as quick as now. And so it can be perfect during backtest, but yeah, during live market, some hesitations kicks in, and you never know. So as per the moment, what am I expecting? So yeah, let me see. So we're still coming off this 4H zone. We have had change of character, and now we are having that bullish reaction from this zone. There's this next, this clear supply that was found. Let me see how price will react from that. I'm not interested in selling from there. Why? This might be just reaction pullback into demand and now continuation. So unless M15 give me something clear to work with from this zone, I'm not interested in selling directly from that zone. So let's see what's the time. This is now during New York Open. Let me reduce this and see what we get. So we are having a bit reaction. Okay, yeah, this will have been an interest. You can see we are sweeping this high and immediately having now a bearish change of character there. It's actually the inside bar there, but yeah, can't draw from there since it's very inside. So this is now a clear supply zone that has been formed, so we might as well consider ourselves from there. It might be a reaction back into this area of demand, because now this is the area I'm interested in. Let's see, just because my internal is bullish, that's now, so this might be a pullback. So if I get a sell around here, I want to exit before you can get here, but you can see it didn't pull back there. So yeah, let's see. Okay, we're having that push. I want to see how price reacts from the demand zone. Now leg inducement, we are reacting from this zone, so I'm expecting liquidity below that zone to be taken. Okay, big bearish candles, and yeah, internal shifts bearish again. So this was the objective. That 4H zone is holding price, but yeah, no entry was provided, so mine is now to sit and watch. This zone has been taken out, sorry, and now I'm watching my next zone. So objective still bearish. So this is now my next 4H zone to watch. So what am I expecting? So what's the time? Yeah, that's almost midnight this side. So I'll just play price to Asia Open and let's see towards now the following day what happens. Okay, there. What's the time? Yeah, 7:45. Already at my desk. I'm interested in now. Let me see the 4H. So according to my 4H narrative, I'm still now interested in, so as you can see, pull back into that supply get respected and push down. So this is the next supply zone that I'm interested in. So I want to see how price reacts from now that supply. Inside that supply, coming into now, this on Wednesday, coming now to Wednesday, we are reacting from some flip zone here and immediate zone that we were reacting from. What? Let me see, this was now some zone there. It has no leg inducement on this leg, so you might as well want something clear to be formed. So okay, let me see. Okay, and immediately we have something. Okay, we have that change of character there, but demand didn't fail. Let's see, and okay, yeah, and now we are having a sweep of that high. So we are coming off white zone. We are having that sweep there, meaning liquidity is being grabbed. Liquidity is being grabbed past that high, and immediately we are having clear order flow shift. The choke was given inside here, you can see there, but now now order flow is shifting bearish. So this was the whole flip range.